Hello, my name is Ife Eninla, and this is the Deep Dive Podcast Show. And this is the second episode of this podcast. And in this episode, we're talking about lifestyle in Lagos, surviving Lagos. And with me in this episode, I have my co-host Esther.
Hi.
Hi, Esther. And our guest, Amaka.
Hi.
Hi, Amaka.
Hi, everybody.
Today, we're going to be going deep dive into talking about surviving Lagos, how you've survived Lagos, how I've survived Lagos, how we have been able to come to this point where we are still looking fresh, we're still looking glowing, and you still say, I've not slept, you're still fine, you're tired, but you're looking good, man. So, so Esther, how have you been able to survive Lagos? Tell us.
Okay, so first of all, Lagos is a very beautiful city. To be very honest, Lagos is, I think we would all pick Lagos if we were given a choice to probably live in Lagos, Ogun State, or maybe in the East.
Ogun State.
Yeah, I mean, you would want to live in Lagos because first of all, Lagos is very beautiful. Lagos is a system, right? Lagos is very beautiful. Lagos is vibrant.
Mm-hmm. It's the center of excellence.
It's the center of excellence. So everybody has this urge to, always get something doing, because you cannot just be in Lagos and be idle. Mm-hmm. You cannot be in Lagos and even if you're chilling, I mean, the bills are coming. The bills are really coming. So
you have to work.
You have to work. So you cannot just say, okay, you know what, this month I don't even want to work. I just want to be relaxing.
You can't do that in Lagos. I'm sorry.
Are you joking? Is there a field or somewhere that you want to go and get your next meal from without working in this Lagos? I mean, so that's what makes Lagos stand out from every other state, because it is vibrant.
I would like to ask Amaka, like, when did you move into Lagos? How was your experience in Lagos? Share it with us. Let's gist and talk about our experiences.
When did I? Okay, let me just say this. I'm a last giddy girl.
Okay.
Which means I was born here.
Oh, wow.
So, and then Lagos is a vibrant city that even if the expats come in, they are overwhelmed by the chaos, the traffic, and the Gbedu life. Let's put it that way. You can't live in Lagos and not be vibrant, and not be smart, and not have an open eye, and not be an open-eyed person.
For you to survive.
For you to survive, you have to hustle to bustle. You understand? You have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed my Lagos life.
So tell us, how do you enjoy your Lagos life? How are you surviving Lagos? What do you do?
It's not for the dull.
Okay.
Let me say it that way. Okay. Me being in Lagos is like, I can't do a job that is just one. I can't
do one job.
I can't do just one job, because
I come to the club.
You got to pay bills.
Yeah, the bills are not even stopping.
It can't stop. Increases every day. It's either you're paying the fuel, or you're paying the prepaid meter, or you're paying the post-bill NEPA bill, or you're paying your transport, or you're fueling
let's even go there.
You're fueling your car, or someone is bashing you, or you bash the person.
I mean, that's like, you cannot. It's inevitable.
There's this saying, is like, it's either you are bashed, or they bash you.
Or they bash you. Or you is either you bash,
or they bash you.
Yeah.
And then you have to speak the English. Do you know who I am? Do you know all those kind of things? And
true. Very true.
You actually have to present yourself in a certain light to survive in Lagos, for you to be respected.
Very, very tolerant.
Yes.
You need to learn to endure some things, or else you go home with black eye every day.
And you cannot only be chilled. I mean, you need to have that other side of
that Agberu side, that smart side.
Do you really know
or else you'll be trampled on.
Yeah.
And that's not too cool for you as a Lagosian, unless you are a new person.
Have you even lived in Lagos? Have you even have you lived in Lagos if you've not experienced this, like this side of this part?
You know
No, I don't think anybody has lived in. They've not actually experienced.
you have
Are you-
to. It's like a phase you must go
It's-
through.
it's-
But
something
you know,
that will
Lagos
still-
is divided in mainland and island. Now let's look at
Okay.
it. Now the mainland Lagos is different from the vibe of the island Lagos. There are people that live on the island. There are people that live on the mainland. The mainland Lagos are like the street side, like the street
Sorry, the Agberos.
I can
The
really
Agbero
say
side.
that don't be too sure about that for islanders.
Oh,
Yeah, I lived on
Okay.
the island for like 7 years
okay, wow.
before I was on the mainland. Then relocated to the island, stayed for 7 years because of work, and I had a contract I was running there for some people, job wise and all. Then after the life there is like, let me use this word. I need to be a little bit really blunt. It's packaging.
Ah, now fake life. Let
Let me just put it that way.
Now fake
Do you
life.
understand? So, but sometimes to be in Lagos, you need to package
You
yourself.
really true.
Yeah.
But you know that.
To an extent, you need to, because
Yeah.
if you go to somewhere and you want to do something, or you want to work in a place, girl or guy, you
guys
cannot just
package.
wear one leg up and one leg
Nah.
down and say, "Guy, I want to do this job. I want to
People
be a
will not
manager
even
for
listen
you."
to
First, they
you.
will look at you up and down.
They
But
look
then
at you
someone
from-
who
will
is
rate
dressed
you.
in a suit with a tie, and maybe you see someone like going borrow a
It
car.
is in Lagos that you will say. It is in Lagos. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I know. I have a friend.
Do interview.
Yes, now.
You really don't need this
I
job
have
if
a
you can
friend
throw
who
yourself
wanted
here.
a guy to patronize her business. She borrowed her friend's car to go to the person.
Can you see?
And then
So
you
just to
see-
look big, so she could charge the guy. When the guy see in Lagos, if you have a car, you have this level of respect that people will give you. Like
At least I'm not going through.
in Lagos, the term of
That's-
the way you are
that's-
dressed is the way you will be. The way you are dressed is the way you will be addressed.
dress
Is in
the way you
Lagos.
want to
Yeah.
be addressed.
That is in that time is for Lagos, because
Okay, like this now. Let me give an example. I have a friend. She actually runs her business.
wow.
She has a big place she runs in VI, and then she comes into her own business store, like the house, the club, not a club. Sorry, it's a fast food.
Oh, it's a fast food. Okay.
Then she sits down wearing a normal Crocs and a three-quarter short and
She's
a singlet,
owner.
and then her hair is moving all back, and she's like this. Then someone who's coming for the interview as a manager of the place now sits down and say, sorry, you can't sit down there. You might have to sit on the other side, because this place, some people that are interviewing are coming here. Then the girl says, oh, sorry, I can go and sit down there. Why do you think I cannot sit here? I'm just saying, I don't know if you're the cleaner or something. And she was like,
Wow.
very nice. Only for her staff to come in. Good evening, ma. And the girl was like, oh, sorry, good morning, ma. And the girl was like, turned her like, oh, sorry, ma, I didn't know that. I said, no. It's the way I dress, don't worry.
I mean, we
I
understand.
don't blame you. Because she dressed that way, so the girl didn't really
Yeah.
see her in that, like, all the whole wigged up.
But do you feel it's
lashes
actually?
and all
Do you feel
that.
it's actually right? Like
I feel it's wrong.
because you rate people because of the way they look.
feel it's wrong.
It's encouraging
feel it's
fake
wrong,
life.
very
It's
wrong,
making
because
people to struggle and pressure.
Okay, in my
put you
estate
under
now,
pressure.
I'm driving in, and then I drive in and they see me. Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, ma. Okay, let me trek.
Nobody's
The
gonna
day
do
I
it.
trekked with my normal sneakers and all that, because most times when I'm working, I don't always look this way. Do you get? But when I'm going for a concert or maybe a show or something, I need to be corporately dressed. I am always like on my sneakers, like smartly dressed. That's what I mean. Not like I'm dressed
I
rugged.
understand.
So I'm coming in. It's just that most of them know me already. I'm coming in and there's a new face. Sorry, where are you going to? I'm like, oh wow, I've been driving past here like with my car, and nobody said that. But now I'm working and you're looking down, and I asked to tell the guy, do you have to do that to people?
Right.
What if you don't know where this person is coming from?
Yeah.
You don't need to always make them feel down. on themselves.
Trust me, they even do it for car owners too. Like somebody who's driving a Lexus passes by and someone who's driving a Camry.
Exactly.
They're like, they give more rating to the person driving Lexus, especially security people. Security people are very annoying in this Lagos. I don't know, maybe it's the pressure of the work that they go through, or that's just how they
I feel it's the pressure of the work they're going through.
But I think that, the way you look, your outfit, it's in the corporate world, for example, like you're going for a job interview, you cannot just dress anyhow.
On the other hand, you have to use your head. That's why I said, you living in Lagos, you use your head.
You have to use your head
because you really need to know where you, like, okay, for instance, now you need to know what suits where you're going.
Of course,
like the kind of outfit
definitely.
that suits where you're, like, you cannot tell me you're going for a job interview, because Crocs is in vogue now. Everybody.
But to be very honest, that Crocs has been overrated, and I feel like
it's actually
it's not classy at all. Wearing Crocs is like me being in my house and just walking around my compound. I would not see myself well dressed and wear Crocs. I'm so sorry. I would not do that. I'm a fashionable person, and I believe that Crocs is a footwear that you just wear randomly around.
Okay,
You don't just, it's not something that you wear when you're going on. Especially in this Lagos, if you want people to actually look at you like somebody that matter, you should not come out and dress like somebody that does not have class.
Let me say something about the Crocs kind of thing. Crocs now is not a corporate kind of outfit thing. It's something that you could wear casually.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine someone that's going to the market and the market is actually muddy.
Yeah, true.
A Crocs is a plastic material. It's meant for the wet times.
Yeah, true.
It's not just for wearing. Okay, you can wear it and say you're going to buy market and all that. But when you're going to places, you can decide to wear the Crocs in your car. And when you're coming out, take it off and wear what suits the outfit.
People say they wear it for that long period of time. To work and other places because of the comfort. Because it's very easy. And this other point of view where people say, it's trendy to wear Crocs on.
Trendy part is okay. Let me give this instance of this bonnet we wear.
Okay. Do you know that there are ladies in Lagos that will wear this bonnet and wear it to, I don't know where they are going, but they wear it on their head.
The lifestyle about Lagos, that any little thing that trends like this,
everybody is carrying it around. And that's how Lagos is.
Even to music.
Yes,
some music.
Every little thing that trends has to go out everywhere.
Like, when you just hear one word, okay, let's give it. So all these words that maybe comes out, slangs, and then it's out there. Okay, imagine
just like we were saying, God I beg, God
yes, you could just say something very.
But to be very honest, Lagos is
everywhere. It becomes a skit.
Yeah.
It's now it's not an object.
You get
for everybody.
It now becomes a
young
skit.
and the old.
Yeah, comedy skit is in Lagos.
And then you get the one that say, "Let the poor breathe."
Yeah.
I think becomes every. I'm just giving
what makes Nigeria popular is Lagos.
Beautiful.
What makes Nigeria
the
social out there.
Look at the word. Our president was just jokingly and calmly
and then it's everywhere.
Breathe. Let them
now
breathe.
Everybody uses as let the single breathe. Let the babies breathe. Let the oppressed breathe. Everybody has to breathe.
Everybody has to breathe.
And that's why you have this slang say, this life I can't keep myself.
I can't keep myself.
Yeah, we have that thing, that defense mechanism of we cannot see whatever is going on.
Lagos
that coping mechanism,
it's like the main heart of the groove and the relaxation parts. Fine,
exactly.
Even if
there's the hustle part, but see, Lagos, we know how to calm ourselves and enjoy.
Yeah.
After you walk, you see somebody that doesn't have one naira, but at the end of the day, you have pizza and one big amala.
Just collect salary.
With your guy will just sit there and say, "This life, I can't keep myself. I can't
even say that.
Let me eat."
You have to eat. You've worked.
You got to eat
from the 1st of the month till the 31st. It's time to enjoy yourself.
You see yourself trying to look at Cold Stone ice cream. Can I buy this thing?
Let me
don't try it though.
No.
Until you know that you've been able to work hard enough to raise that money before you
just giving
because if you mistake, don't even make mistake in Lagos to spend all your money. Please have extra. Have savings. No matter how much anybody pressures you to
your savings will save
this
you
and that.
day.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
There are times that once you are getting broke in Lagos, just know that your broke level should not pass a certain amount. That when you are broke, there are some people that when they get to 50k, they're like, I'm broke. Oh,
Exactly.
you guys, they shout up and down, I'm broke, because you must start looking for what to do to be able to raise money. And there are many people that are not wise in Lagos. Like, you need to learn to save. I, for one, I save a lot, not all the time, but whenever I can save. If there's extra money in my hand, I'm not the kind of girl that will just carry money and go and start buying bow straight. I know girls that have like 7 bow straight, colors of wigs, and all they just do is just wear is make snaps, blah blah blah.
When you're hungry, you
guys that when the money enter their hand, they enter club, spray, just to show off that they have money.
After
and they have levels.
you go back the next
They'll go back to their house and go and drink groceries and floating berries.
They're counting the ceiling 1, 2, 3, like thinking of their
what
lives.
did I even drink? I didn't even drink anything. Funny enough, it was only bottled water. And then they are bringing bills of 1 point. Who finished 1 point something drink?
You explain. I have no evidence. No evidence.
You didn't drink it. No. Like let's even talk about.
You need to have evidence, or else you will stay tired.
You explain.
Look at people that actually like after getting. I'm sorry, but for men that do that thing, people are trying. After getting your hard-earned money, you pick maybe 2 or 3 million out of your 5 million salary to go and squander in the club.
It's called prioritizing.
Wow, so that's the priority.
Okay. Everybody get their own priority.
Everybody has their own priority.
Did you know? I met somebody in Lagos. Like, because I'm a fashion designer, so I met somebody in Lagos. He sells material. This man was telling me how he has made 33 million naira in his business every year. And if you look at this guy physically, this guy does not look like somebody that is making millions. This guy, all those Igbo guys for market, they respect them. Oh, guy, come to mainland Lagos. There are people that have money. I believe that the people that live on the mainland are wiser than people that live on the island. Because people that live on the island, they only said that there are different categories of people that live on the island. There are the rich people, the people that actually have the money. There are the people that actually go there because they actually have work. The people that say they live in
Lekki, but they are living in that other Lekki.
They are living there because they actually have job that keeps them
you
there.
have to pass the bridge.
And there are people. And there are people.
And there's sparkle on it.
I was coming there. There are people that live on the island. There are people that it's very important. There are people that live on, because there are different categories of people that live there. So the people that are on my last list are people that actually moved from mainland to island, probably left their parents' house, trying to mingle with friends, squatting, and sometimes some of them used to live inside. When they ask, "Oh, I live in Lekki, Lekki,
Just drop
Lekki."
me at this.
Just drop me at this. So they'll carry Marwa or small bus and go down.
That deep. Stay in your parents' house. Yeah.
I don't know why the pressure of come to the island is too much.
Things are inferiority complex.
Yeah,
that happens. Inferiority complex is really bad. That it makes them to go to places that they feel they want to belong. And at the end of the day, okay, let me give you a stance of this skin toning, bleaching. What causes that? It's inferiority.
Yeah, true.
And that's why most girls go to the island. Oh, my friend is bleaching. She's staying. Can you maintain it? Like you said, you have the rich and you have the ones claiming to be rich.
Yeah.
Those rich ones can maintain themselves
exactly
after they've done their skin tone, skin polish, or anything, because they have something to back up. Some people that are there, they are living in bigger houses.
To be very honest,
take care of themselves because they have a good job.
Exactly. But to be very honest, living on the island is a lot of pressure, because imagine you as a normal person, you are a person, you also want to be valued, you also want to be respected, you want to be spoken to like a person. So you go there and you meet somebody who is actually really rich, and the person now talks to you anyhow, you feel really bad. So sometimes you actually want to look good, you want to look rich, you want to look like you're wearing something good, like wristwatch, bracelet.
I feel like that should even give you more motivation to do more work and like to be productive in what you're doing.
It gives you more
trust me, I think
motivation.
ladies actually just go to the island because they want to meet rich men.
Some ladies
spend on them.
Some
ladies.
Let's even come to that aspect. Do you really think that you want to sit down at the mercy of someone, of a man, all the rest of your life? Or because I want to live it's fine, it's sweet to live a big girl lifestyle, but have something
have something in this Lagos. So
in this there
are two types of packaging, or two types of ladies in the island and mainland.
Okay.
Or let's use Lagos precisely. There are ladies that know what they want and they know their priorities.
Exactly.
In Lagos, which means with or without a man, you know you have to foot your bills.
Yeah.
Not like the man will not want to help you, but just have it in mind that I'm not putting it on this man to pay my bills, because at the end of the day, you'll be looked down on.
Yes, you will.
Then you have the ones who their phone is a plot of land and they can't actually foot their bills. Once this man breaks up with them, their life is
over.
finished. No, I'm serious.
It's over. They
Like
can't
you have
maintain-
you have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, you have the iPhone 14.
Trust me,
and you see a girl that has a 14 Pro Max or whatever it's called, and then you ask them,
What do you do?
what do you do? I'm just into I'm into social media.
TikTok.
I'm a TikToker. I'm a TikToker.
Are you really making money off
Are you
your
really
TikTok?
making money?
Are you?
It's TikTok paying.
Okay, wait.
Please, some people.
I have
Wait,
someone-
people that are consistently online that burn data, they get the money that they spend on their data back.
I met a lady.
The people that make
met-
money on TikTok have managers that manage their
Exactly.
TikTok accounts.
Yeah.
And they link them up to brands that
See,
want to work with them. That's how to make money on TikTok.
TikTok.
It's not by
spend-
coming live on live video. That's not money.
Tap.
Exactly.
Comment.
I'm sorry.
Comment.
That's not how to make money on
Sorry,
TikTok.
like
You
I don't know how people make money off that.
For you to do some business, people that are really into TikTok very well and into Instagram, check them. They invest money into this business because you have to subscribe. You have to have promote ads.
ads.
You have to have so many things to actually boost them for you to be even get paid from the TikTokers or Instagram. You need to get to a certain level, which means you need to spend.
I'm a
Yes.
TikTok.
And-
I'm a TikTok manager. Like I do TikTok for musicians and all. And it's not. This is not just you sitting down and saying that. Even first of all, even if you're just a random person, self that you don't even have your niche, like I literally see it as you're wasting your time.
That should be just like a side, or it shouldn't be something that you
Yeah.
should focus on
It's
and
not
say
something-
that's
I mean,
all
I
you are
have
doing.
I'm doing not
Because
just
you
being-
eventually
Exactly.
find
Okay,
yourself being
I'm trying to
on
get
the
somewhere
streets.
on the phone thing.
Okay.
You have a phone that is up to 800 to almost 1 point.
something million.
Yes,
Naira
that's
phone.
for the iPhone. Now they have Samsung too that is almost that price.
Yeah,
Right,
they're-
yeah.
Fine, you have a good phone like that. I know of people that owns those kind of phones are like photographers, cinematographers, because
Content
they make
creators.
money.
Yeah,
content
content
creators for
creators.
it. You know you're getting something back.
Yeah.
And I'm asking this girl, what do you really? Does this phone really give you what you want? Like, do you actually earn from it? I can't have a phone of 800 and something, and I'm not getting.
Not getting. Yeah.
Even this small one here,
He's bringing something.
this is my office,
You
even
see?
if it's a tiny thing, but this is my office. I don't know if you get what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I'm feeling you.
Then
I'm
for
feeling
me
you.
to have a phone of 700 and 900
amount, and
and
then
something,
you're not
and
being
then
productive
all I'm
with
doing
the
is when I
phone.
get into a
you're
restroom
scrolling.
that is very fine.
Okay.
Restroom, yes. That's very fine. And then I'll go to Snapchat. No, I'm not there yet. I'll go to Snapchat, go to filter to give my nose a pointed nose. Then I'm like this.
okay.
All you're doing is that.
And that's
all.
As a lady,
And
there's
then
no
you
how you want to
post it.
beautify yourself.
Those people are still surviving in Lagos. Are they
Most
not?
of them are even doing in sense of okay, for
Which
instance
ones?
now.
The ones that they have the phone like
They are
that.
still surviving in Lagos now. See, Lagos is full of a lot of people that are
let me
ready
tell
to
you,
take
have
your
a
shit.
close-
I think Lagos is the only state where people can actually take your shit. Let me be
Lagos
very,
take
very,
shits.
let me be very honest.
Take shits.
See, you cannot go to another state
Yeah.
in Nigeria and tell them you are an influencer or a TikTok and that's what you do.
Yeah. I mean, they'll look at you as it's like you're literally.
Are you serious with your
are you
life?
joking with- Are you serious with your life?
No, you
Are you
can't-
not
you
planning
can't-
to
you
be?
tell me that.
Places that I know that can actually accept such is like Abuja.
I mean,
Abuja, Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt, yes. But
Those states,
those
a
ones
bit
are
of
a
Ogun
bit
State.
of
Yeah, they are also like kind of.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I know some eastern states now are becoming a bit more developed.
Yes.
But Lagos is the king.
Lagos is the king.
The king, the queen of everything called hustle.
Exactly.
And everything in Lagos is a hustle.
Everything in Lagos is also.
Even to sweeping the bridge.
Yeah.
Let me give an
I
instance.
meet people in Lagos that are actually crippled and
the
sweet.
crippled ones. Do you know that? I'm sorry to say, I'll prefer to give the cripples that I see
That are still cleaning and working.
I pass there and
I give them. I would rather not give.
than the ones I see there.
That are just coming and beg me. I want to come and give me some. I'm not eating this
please,
money.
Abeka, I want 15 naira
Do
to
you
transport
know?
myself.
They'll
Then
say,
I
"Come and
still
give me
with
money."
that
I
same
said, "Me
person.
too. I've not eaten. I'm sorry. Me too. I've not eaten."
I remember, I think it was sometimes last year. I was coming from school, And I saw this random girl. I was so stressed out with school and everything that happened in school that day. And I was just going home. This girl just walked up to me. Auntie, please get. I'm like, see, if better leave my front. Because if as I am self, I'm hustling. I'm hustling.
Yes,
for me
now.
to go to school, I'm under this hot sun. So you think that it's me that have more plenty money to come out? I told her to leave. Her mother now came. I'm like, I don't understand.
Can you imagine? So I don't know how mothers and
A mother and
fathers leave their children in this Lagos to be running all around begging for
some
money.
of them actually they have that begging spirit in
So they
their
actually
blood.
send their children to beg to be able to feed. That's another means of survival.
Yeah, that's
Send their children to beg so that they can feed.
Yes, so the children will tell you that.
What mentality are you putting in that child?
Auntie, you're looking very fine. You are very beautiful. Auntie, come and give me money. God will bless you. God will give you a good husband. God will give you. And I will say amen. God will give you money too. And then I'll go.
But sincerely speaking, Lagos is overpopulated.
What about other people that are doing many jobs to just survive?
I feel like it's the fault of the government, because if there are people that are roaming the streets in Lagos, they should take them away and put them in other states where they can be more productive. There are people that are working very hard in Lagos that are trying to survive.
Okay, let me say something on that which you just said. There are some of the people that are on the streets on the begging. Okay, I'll give an instance. My mom runs an NGO some years back. She's not in Nigeria. So, and then they have beggars, mostly widows and prostitutes, let me put it that way, on the road. And then her NGO picks them up from the streets and tries to help their life. Then there was this particular lady that is a hustler, a runs person, and then the widow that has 2 kids. Now, they gave you guys something to do already. They put you in a home. You have a bed to yourself. You have a space to yourself. You have everything that you could actually start up and train yourself before you go into the real world. But guess what happened? They left it. With everything that has been given to them.
Went back to the streets.
And then my mom drove one day. I was in the car with her. And the lady was walking up. She doesn't know my mom's car. She doesn't know anything. She just came. And my mom went down and asked her, I helped you. I put you in a shelter. You came. When she just saw her, she just thought and went to the next person to go and beg. Why? Because it's already in her. It's a habit that she could not stop.
They believe that that's the only way to survive, beg.
They believe that the one they get from you is not enough. So when you set up something like packing them and taking them, they will still come out.
Oh God!
It's an individual thing for you to
agree. The question
agree.
is, how did they get to Lagos in the first place? Because to be very honest here, Lagos is high standard. Lagos is very expensive to maintain. Like compared to other states, you can actually survive in other states.
But for you will barely see beggars on the island, like major city areas, as much as you find them on the mainland.
No, they are everywhere. They are everywhere right now.
Wow.
They are everywhere. Island, Ikate,
even on the road, begging.
Marwa, I see them every time I drive past there. They are there. Now, but the only thing is that you don't see the hawkers so much because they reduce that on the road, so it doesn't constitute nuisance. And then you now see where a car is driving on speed and hit someone. That's why they prevent all this hawking on the road, because it's risky for a living soul to be running after you, and then a car comes from behind and doesn't really see. What if the car has a brake issue and this person is knocked down? So all those trafficking has to be reduced, which I feel they are curtailing it on the island. But on the mainland, man, yours is your case.
Mainland is the roughest. I would say is the roughest. The only part of Lagos that is a bit like is actually calm. Maybe Ikeja, not the under bridge of Ikeja.
I mean, no, that side
is market. That's Computer Village.
Yeah, that's the central market.
That's central market. But every other aspect of Ikeja is calm and peaceful.
Yeah.
So I've lived in the mainland for majority of my growing up, because I grew up in Lagos. I've lived in the mainland for a long time of my life, and every time I try to say, let me move out of my parents' house to my own space, the pressure of work, this, that, it has not been easy. And trust me, when I wanted to move out, people were like, oh, come to the island. You're mostly coming to the island for jobs. Most of your job is on the island. It's only wise come there. I'm like, Oga, I beg you in the name of God. I I don't have the capacity to maintain that lifestyle right now, because I think everybody needs to learn to cut their coat according to their size in Lagos. I'm for one that kind of person. I don't believe in all this. I'm a fresh girl already. Whether or not you see me, I'm a spec. So that one is your own cup of tea. But me, I will not prove it to anybody. But trust me, anytime I'm coming out, I believe in class. So as much as I believe in class, I do not believe in fake life. So if I'm coming out, I'm not even. People are like, people feel like, people feel like, oh, because I live on the island, it's classy. I live on the mainland. It's not classy. I'm proud to tell you I live on the mainland.
Engage with a couple of them. You see that they're empty.
Yes, they're empty heads.
They're just there.
I'm proud to say I live on the mainland. I don't even care. If I move to the island tomorrow, yes, God willing, He allowed that for me.
A lady asked me. She is an upcoming. Let me just put it that way. And she asked me, Sister Amaka, really? She called me Sister Amaka. I want to be like you. I said, you want to be like me?
Let me tell you what I do every day. I
just told her,
calm down.
You want to be like me? Really? Okay. Should I start laying out? She not say
Trust me, that's how it is.
I know you do plenty things. And but I want to live alone like you. I want to do. I said, babe, you're in your parents' house.
In your parents, you're not happy.
Okay, wait. Did you have? You know very well that I live on my own in Lagos here. Have you asked if I have my parents here or any sibling? No, right? Do you want to be like me in Lagos? You think I want to go and live in a 1 point or 2 point something million house? When you think about projects, you think about your bills, you think about your life, you think about your feeding.
Trust me, you think about everything.
You think about transport for yourself. And then you will now feel she depends mostly on someone bringing for her. So I told her, if you want to be like me, I work like different kind of jobs. Okay, I'm into media. I'm a fitness trainer. I'm into into TV presentation, and I'm a fitness trainer. I take schools on physical dance educator. I'm a dance educator. I'm a stylist. I'm a beautician.
You see?
I'm a creative person.
Can
you do that?
I'm a creative kind of person. I'm into business. I sell. I bring in things to the country.
I think that's where it comes when she said everybody wants to be busy. They want to be like you. They are seeing you doing something and they feel like, okay, me too, I want to. But the truth is, they cannot handle the pressure.
Can you handle the pressure?
You cannot handle the pressure. I used to ask, can you do late nights like me and wake up the following morning? There are days I don't even sleep.
Exactly.
And I'm out the following morning and you are seeing my eyes shining. I've gone home. I'm not sleeping. I'm on the laptop working.
Exactly. And then you know,
the result is glamorous. So we don't really want to know what is happening.
You wake up in the morning, you're going for a job. I have a private class with a certain set of people on the island. And you think I just go there and say, no, like everybody, raise your leg like this. No, you do this way. You do this way.
It's not easy to teach people.
I open my laptop and I have a study I do to be able to present myself to you the next day. You don't just sit down and sleep and you're done. You wake up in the morning, you are taking your bath.
The most amazing person back to your amazing self.
Let's go.
It takes a lot of work to be amazing.
And then your client now asks you, what are we supposed to do today? And I'll tell you that for you to be able to get this, to achieve this, you need to have this, you need to be relaxed, you need to think mentally, you need to relax yourself, body, soul, and your spirits. Needs to be relaxed to be able to do this thing, to be able to do this, and be happy.
Happiness.
Okay, imagine I'm giving you this kind of how would I put it? This kind of lesson or what I want you to do or what I want you to know before I say, okay, I'm taking you through this session of class. But most of those people doing this kind of business will not give you the details of what they need you to do and what they need you not to do. Because why you didn't go to do your background study.
Yeah, sure.
And then I will now come out and you say you want to be like me. Did you study at night? 2 hours of study before I sleep. You see, and then I wake up at 4:30
Some
or
people
5
don't even have to tell you what they do
to meet up with an appointment.
You see,
and sometimes you have to sleep on the island to be able to meet up the next morning.
Yeah, because trust me, if I have job on the island, I have to leave the night before, facing traffic after a whole day of work, facing the traffic to the island from Beggar.
Sometimes you have to come out for me to meet up an appointment the next morning because I have some schools I run on the island, and then I have a school I want to run by 9, and the owner of the school tells me, can you meet up with the timing? You stay very far.
You see?
I said, no, yes, ma. no problem, bro. Don't worry.
meet up.
Just expect me to be here. And when I get referrals from different places, because I keep
You keep to time.
to their time, and before I get there, either one thing or the other keeps me delayed, and then I come there and you're like, okay, sorry, because I already told you I missed this or I didn't miss this. And then they keep referring to, because you are detailed and you know what you are doing.
Exactly.
Not you come there and you don't know what you are doing, and you are blank because you want to just get the money.
And as a young person, I think that's one of the major pressure that not even just Lagos, like
It's everywhere.
yeah, it's everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
But for Lagos
But for
here,
Lagos, yeah, the pressure is just too much. Like, we want to see your results. We want
Yes.
to see, like, what do you have to show? What are you doing right now? What are you currently? Imagine you're talking with a group of people, and they're like, okay, you know what? I'm working on this and this and that for my next
And then they
business,
say, "You, what are you doing?"
what are you doing? And you're
I am like,
and so that's where some of them now start faking.
I'm
it.
on Instagram.
They're really not. They're really not doing
because they're
anything.
not ready.
They don't even.
They just want to belong.
They just want
Yeah,
to,
they just
want
want to
where
belong.
the packaging by
That's why
mistake
the package,
comes in.
yeah.
And that is
what I
how
call
some
it.
people lose destiny helper, because
Exactly.
you have not prepared yourself enough to the point that when you go out there, you meet somebody.
Opportunity can
meet you
Lagos is a city
anywhere.
of opportunity.
Yes,
You can
opportunity
get
can
any
meet you
opportunity
anywhere.
anytime.
Exactly.
And it's now how much you've prepared, like it's how much
Exactly.
you've known before the
Yes.
opportunity actually arrived. But imagine a random person that is just my friends are working on this project.
Anything goes.
Let me just I think this is the next thing that they are doing. Like in Lagos, you need to have your needs. You need to know, okay, this is this and this and this and this. Even though, let's be very honest here, it doesn't happen at once. It doesn't. That next big breakthrough, that next big thing is not just going
Rome
to
was
happen.
not built in a day.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
exactly.
So you don't expect
So you
that
need
to
to have a
happen.
place of, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. I mean, Lagos, you can do. You can survive with. You can say today,
Yes,
I
you
want to
can survive,
construct this,
definitely.
and this is what I want to put my energy on. I mean, there are imagine other random people that are actually like doing stuff. They're not just doing it. Yeah, you have to enjoy what you're doing, because
Yeah.
if you're not enjoying, you'll be frustrated.
You'll be frustrated
You see people
constantly.
that-
Lagos,
you
if
see
you're in
people that
Lagos,
commit suicide. See people
there are
that-
actually people that are going through a lot of anxiety in Lagos. Let me be
lot.
very, very
Yeah.
honest with you. Many people are saying they are going through ADHD, anxiety, and OCDs, and all of that. Many mental,
mental issues like that.
issues in Lagos. I, for
That's
one, I
why-
struggled anxiety all through last year, because
Wow.
I felt like, okay, it is time for me to leave my parents' house. Trust me, I've not moved yet. I'm hoping to move by the end of this year, but
There's
I have
no
not
need for
moved.
pressure.
No need for pressure. I just feel like I don't
Yeah.
think I should put myself under unnecessary pressure trying to move.
No.
Because that was what raised my anxiety. I was constantly anxious, thinking of how to grow my business, how to take my business out of my parents, out of wherever I was, to out there.
there.
But I mean, the internet has helped us a lot,
Yes.
because we can
That's-
showcase
that's
our
a-
business
yeah.
anywhere. And being in the entertainment space, you get to meet a lot of people
Exactly.
that you mingle with. It helps you. And entertainment in Lagos, this is where entertainment is. It's literally like
Yes.
Lagos is a place where everything works.
Yeah.
Because when I was going to choose a school,
literally.
when I was going to choose a school, when I was going to go to university,
Yeah.
my dad wanted me to go to Agor, Iwoye, Ogun State. I chose Lagos, a school in Lagos, by myself. I said, no, I'm not leaving Lagos. I'm sorry. It caused issues, but at the end of the day, I saw the positive side of it. He himself saw the positive side of it. Imagine you having to leave Lagos and going to another state where you can't even grow, or you can't even find yourself growing. And being able to socialize, because I'm the kind of person that I like to socialize. It's my calling, it's my talent, it's a gift I have. It's something that if I don't do, I feel like there's a void inside of me. So people that live on the mainland, I feel like this is a call to them, for them to know that they are not inferior in any kind. They should not allow anybody to pressure them. I know people that have run to the islands, go and live with their friend, come back. They came
Come
back
back
to the
again.
It's
West.
because, to me, I feel it's because you allow it to get to you.
Yeah.
Because Lagos is a land of opportunity,
Yeah,
and it's
Your
a
time
place.
will
Is a
come.
land for everyone.
exactly.
So both the little, both the large, both the rich, both the poor, both the middle class,
Yeah.
and then it's a personal thing. It's an individual kind of thing. You
Exactly.
allow yourself to be influenced, or you influence.
Or you influence.
That brings me to my other point
So-
here of you getting influence around you. So it is your network, the kind of
Yes.
people that you have around
You have
the
the
kind
negative vibe or the positive vibes.
To be very honest, you can't survive Lagos alone.
You can't.
Like,
Don't be
even
a loner. If you want to be in Lagos, you cannot be a loner.
If you want to survive Lagos, do not be a loner. Like, you literally cannot imagine that you don't know what's going on. Like, probably there's a curfew. Imagine the time of this NSAS period.
And you actually have to be very security conscious.
Yes,
because there are a lot of crazy things happening in Lagos. Killings, people, and it happens in other states. But I mean, Lagos is, once you are street smart and you know your way around, you know the time you're supposed to be in.
You know where you're supposed to be at the right time.
Exactly.
And you, maybe if you're in let me give this answer, Oshodi. You are past, okay, there was
or 7-Up or something like that. Those kind of areas.
That Oshodi bridge, and then it was very funny because it happened to me. It happened in my face.
Wow.
Not to me, but I was climbing that bridge over the other side, and then someone's phone was behind his pocket,
snatched.
Wow.
like. Yeah, no, wait. The phone actually giving back.
Oh,
Wait. Let me get it. So he was actually going up, and then he was talking to someone. I don't know. He was on the phone, like earpiece, but the phone is at the back, and then this Agbero guy is behind him, walking too, and then the guy is taking the phone out like this. Then you know what I did? I had to tell the guy, your phone is moving. The guy turned back. Kilo share. I'm like, kilo share now.
it's not for you.
I spoiled that Aguero's. I spoiled his runs like that. The guy was like, Kilele. I was like, auntie, thank you. I said, if I don't mod your phone now, you just be going.
Wow.
You're answering call, but the phone is going. The phone is already going, but it's on Bluetooth. But by the time the phone says your Bluetooth has been disconnected,
you still be on call because you don't travel.
The guy has moved.
Wow,
but guess what?
crazy.
In some places, you're answering call. Okay, let me give Sans worry now. You're answering call. The thieves are standing in your front telling you, guy, answer for finish.
Give us.
You answer your call. You just tell the person, sorry, my phone they come off my hand now. Ma just tell you. You cut, you remove the SIM and put it back and give the person the phone.
You will say thank you, sir.
You will say thank you, sir. They will beat your life.
I had this experience one time. I think it was probably 3 years ago. We were coming from a wedding. It was along my 12 or this Oshodi road, and we didn't even know what they put on because it was Uber, right? This Uber, I think they already put a tire or something. That
Oh
busted
my
the tire.
God!
I think it was nail or something. Already busted the tire. We now parked the car only for us to fix the tire, not knowing that it was already planned.
He was not smart enough to know that there were things in front.
It was like the road was free. It was around, I think it was about 8:30 or it was almost 9.
It depends on the area you guys were coming from.
I can't remember the route we took, but it was.
Was it Island? Or
No. It was around Ikeja, like this Ikeja wedding or something.
Ikeja along.
No. This wedding center at Oregon.
Agidingbi.
Yeah. I think it's
That place is always a bit.
it's always
at night.
busy now.
No. When we're
At
coming
night
from
it's
there-
not safe.
Agidingbi.
No, that's what they call it again.
That Oregon
Billings Way.
Billings Way. No.
We already lost way.
That's
when you're at
7-Up.
Abiola side. That area. Isn't it that same area? I know there's a Christ Embassy around there.
Yeah.
So I attend Christ Embassy. So most times in the night when we're coming back, you just know when to follow. You can't. I can't follow.
Yeah, you can't follow some
I can't
areas.
follow Olarewaju Street at 10. No. You either follow the other side because the other side is locked, and if you're following the Olarewaju, you are walking fast.
Exactly.
When I mean walking fast, your phone
There are
should not be
areas
in
like
your
that
hand,
too.
and you're holding like this.
Even when you are coming from the island to Surulere, and you
Yes.
can't follow Eco Bridge at night. It's very risky sometimes.
even if you are following there,
you have to.
I know.
No stopping.
Even if you're driving,
I know a friend was coming back and then on the island at 10-11 we went for a show and we're coming back, so his tire was already going down.
Oh my God.
At that part that we're supposed to divert into Obalende side, that when you descend the bridge, third mainland, and you get there, the tire was now going down. If your car stops there,
You are gone.
that car is a carton. At the end of the day, they will remove everything. They will rip you, as in you remove everything. You have to stay there just thinking of your life.
Oh my God.
So imagine his tire was down, and then we're like 5 in the car. So
Wow.
we're like, do you want to park? He said, yeah. He looked at me.
Park where?
He's actually a military person. So
Hey!
and so he knows where you're not supposed to stop.
Yeah.
And then he's the only one. At some point, you can't beat 15-1, depending
Nah.
on what they're carrying. Even
Yes.
if you're a policeman.
Because
them are
it
even
stabs and
So
everything.
I know that. So and these guys are really brutal. Let me put it that way. So stopping there is not always funny. So he now said no. He told me, Amaka, even if your tire is down here, drive and pass.
With the weight. deep
Yeah.
down.
Wait is till you get to a
Even
safe
if you're
place. So he was driving that thing slowly, and you know what? By the time they saw the car. So imagine them flashing torch already. He said, see them. If I stop for here, the way they will gather me.
Jesus.
So imagine he had to keep going. They were coming out. He was moving slow like that till we got to Ikoyi, and we parked. Then he now changed tire. There, cars were moving constantly. But that place, there's no street lights. It's dark one, and you can't park there because nobody's seeing you. Cars are just going on a high speed. They can't stop. That particular
Yeah,
place.
cars cannot
So it's
stop
not
in that
safe.
place. Oh,
It's
please, it's
highway.
not
So
safe.
So it's another thing by knowing the places you are supposed to move. Give for an instance, CMS. The place the place you descend down, going down. Like on motion, I have a friend, she's a lady. She actually was doing Uber. I encouraged her to use her car to do Uber. And first she didn't want, she was like, would they see ladies as and I told her, babe, you have a
I've
Toyota
entered like
Corolla.
two cars where
You have a
there are ladies
Toyota
that do
Corolla.
Uber.
She started doing the job and she was earning her money.
See.
She was like, yeah, Amaka, thank you. I just want to, you know, she was meeting people that even tipped her on it. Then she passed that road at some point, and I think she didn't really know that place was not so safe at night because she had to drop a client and then passing there going back to her house. And then some hoodlums now blocked her and she stopped and they broke the side of her mirror. Actually, the glass got into her eyes. Then took her phones, took so many things from her. The only luck she had is that they didn't stop her car to remove the brain box and all those things. They only broke the side and took her iPhone and some things from her. You know, they have levels of robbery, of robbers.
Yeah.
They are the ones that just want to take the little ones they can find. So they took her money, took that one, but they didn't take her car. They allowed her. They only broke the side mirrors. So imagine if she knew that by this time of the night, I'd rather pass the main CMS road than going through that.
Yeah.
Is it a Logolo? I don't know what they call it. It's not the road that passed then comes out the other way.
Yeah, that
It's
one.
always dark.
Is
There's
it
no
like Ijora?
something like that side. Yeah, I think it's
Hey,
that side. So
that
she passed
side
there,
is-
and that was around 11 in the night.
Wow.
Alone,
Oh my
and
God.
nobody's passing there, and your light is on. Your car, you're not on speed. You're not a fast driver. So she now passed there, and they held her, broke the glasses, and all that. Imagine if she knew that place wasn't safe.
yeah.
She knows where to move
Ha.
and where not to go to.
I have a friend that whenever he's driving in the night from that bridge, if he's driving, if anybody comes to his front, he's not even attempting to even press his brake. The person will be this close like this and he's still driving fast. The person will have to run off the road. He said anybody that comes to my front at this time of night, if I'm driving, I will hit them. I don't
Because
care.
most of them
I
are
will
even
hit
planned.
them.
Most of them
Yes,
are even robbers.
yes.
And I'm like,
Exactly.
you don't even care. I don't care about my car. I will hit them and go because my life is more important.
Imagine. Okay, let's say it's some security alertness that you need to know. You might in Lagos. I mean, precisely. At night when you're driving, I'm talking about most people that drive because I drive at night.
Yeah.
Most times, you have to be conscious that you see somebody that will just slam your window with egg.
You just be wondering that.
See that
Don't
part?
try yourself to wipe it.
Hey.
Wipe it.
You will end up packing because their plan is to make the screen dark
Dark.
and as in blurring
Blurry.
that you
Yes.
can't
To
see.
see,
Just
yeah.
leave the egg to be gliding like that. They drive your own, they go.
Just be
Just look at
driving.
the other
Allow it.
side
Just be looking
and
at
keep
them
driving.
and be going.
If not,
If you stop,
it's actually planned.
they're all tricks to get to you. So just know where you're moving and how you move at night. If you know you can't do night driving, leave where you are on time.
Yeah.
Or you sleep over in that place.
It's better.
Most times I don't. I
Yes.
finish a job on the island, maybe late a show, and I'm driving alone home back to the mainland. Oh, I've already called my friend. Babe, I beg. Can I crash over at your place? I'll leave first thing in the morning, which I leave before 5, so I don't meet traffic.
Yeah,
Because I need
exactly.
to be back at work if I need to be there. So she was like, no wahala, come. It's better for you than for you to drive around 11:30 to 12. I'm going home.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
imagine that. So if you're not security conscious in some points, you won't know how to live in Lagos so
Yes,
well.
so
Lagos
well.
is a beautiful a beautiful state,
State.
and that you can actually enjoy every bit of it. See, every state has their own do's and don'ts.
Yeah, true.
You need to know the do's and don'ts of
Yeah.
Lagos.
Of Lagos.
To be able to enjoy
the
it.
electricity parts, like the NEPA.
But now right now I'm actually enjoying the Nepal.
No, the
stuff
light
right
is
now.
good now. I mean,
Light is
ever
very
since
good.
your
Except your side is it the
grandfather.
the village side maybe. I'm just.
But I mean, there was this time, I don't know if you guys. I experienced it. We didn't have lights for almost 3 weeks.
that one is terrible.
I experienced it 3 months yesterday.
Yeah, there were
So
months
you're
where we don't have
mindful.
lights.
That's
3
crazy.
months. So
And transportation is very high in Lagos now. Imagine you ordering Uber from mainland to island. You would think, am I traveling to Ghana?
if you don't have anything important to go there, just stay in your house.
Trust me, anybody
You
that
can
is
always
inviting
do
you now in
Zippo.
Lagos, money day, I be money.
Are
no
you
dey.
covering?
Are you
the
covering my
transportation?
tea
Very
fare?
honest, the rate at which fuel is going now is affecting even people that are even.
But do you know
selling-
that the fuel rate in Lagos is actually a bit affordable
Than
compared to
other
other
states.
states?
In other states, they're not really busy because
Do you know
Lagos is
that?
a busy state.
But
They have to
imagine-
pity us. Imagine if it's as much as other states.
I'm just
They have to
giving
pity us.
instance that-
So
Imagine somebody that is okay. Let's say even for a car owner now, you're buying fuel of.
I'm
Normally-
here.
50K.
I'm here.
Imagine
Normally-
you're buying fuel of 50K.
I'm not
50K is small.
Wait, okay.
Normally-
let me
normally
say
when
this.
fuel was small.
When I used to buy fuel, that I can brag and say
To
I'm
full
doing
tank.
full tank.
Yeah.
You see that the skit that the
Yeah.
guy was buying full tank.
That
They
they
had to do
had to call
Dorime.
people Dorime for him.
Dorime.
Full tank.
Full tank.
He
oh.
did full tank.
I used to the one
150,000.
buy full tank. Oh.
Wait. Are you guys serious?
No, to be
Wait
very
now.
honest,
150K to.
it depends on it depends on the
Let
car.
me give
oh.
instance now. My car now is a V6.
You see,
I used to buy full tank for at a point then it was like 13
13 years.
then
Basically.
later on increased. I was now buying fuel for 55
50.
but now to buy my fuel in my car is 48,200
to
Can you
fill it up.
imagine?
full tank.
Oh, now, not before.
It's not even
Now,
double,
now,
it's not
now,
double
now.
the price. Like what is
Now.
going
You said now
on?
double,
So-
triple.
It's not even.
It's triple the price, not
Oh my God.
double. A liter of fuel now. A former you can buy 5,000 naira for like 10 liters, or no, for 20 liters of it or even more. But now 5,000 naira fuel is 10 liters. 10 that you can only that small 10 liter jerry
And
can.
now, small 10
It's
liters.
5K.
And 10
That
liters is not even enough to run a business for a day. If I'm to on generator from morning till night,
Nah.
10 liters is not enough for me. So even talking about the pricing of material and pricing of items and pricing of charging your customers or selling items in Lagos entirely, everything has to go up. Prices have to go up
Yeah,
because running
it
a
has
business
affected
successfully,
yeah.
you have
Everything has to go up.
Everything has even gone up.
I checked the price
Literally.
of just road trip to just maybe Owerri here that used to be like 5,000, but now only going is 27,000.
You see,
Only
I think
going.
Just
Abuja
going.
used to be 25,000.
Abuja is
Now
is
Abuja is like 50K to go alone.
it's
road
just-
trip.
Road
wait,
trip,
wait,
no
road
jokes.
trip.
Are you
Do you
serious?
know how much is flights now?
So I now checked only
Wow.
flight I booked. This flight I checked to Owerri, the same thing. I'm trying to compare, and because I'm booking it actually too early, and it's like 2 months in 2 months. No, in a month's time, the flight for only going is 68,000. Just going because it's an early booking
Within
Imagine you're
Nigeria.
booking- exactly. Imagine you're booking flight for just for maybe in 2 days or in 1 week time. You're only going is like 150K now. Going alone
Now,
now. So
That's really
check
crazy.
that and all that because of everything. The price of fuel has
Price
gone
of
up.
dollar.
Definitely diesel and all the things they use. I don't know
Yeah.
what planes use. It's higher.
it's
I mean,
higher too.
business owners are even
Maintenance
suffering
too is
the
higher
most
because they
Some
will
people
have
have
to
closed business.
Some people, yeah, and that's not
that
good.
affected all sectors, even the education sector.
Even the
Okay.
Uber drivers. That is the reason why they are also strict and
It's not
annoying.
even the word. They're
No,
just
they are
They are just
overly
they are
annoying
frustrated. Like
and frustrated.
you can't
And then they will
order
pass
Uber
it
in this
to their
Lagos and say
clients.
you are going somewhere and The person is frowning.
Have you got to? Can
Okay,
you
maybe
can
that's-
you calm
maybe-
down? Like,
And most annoying part is that they'll say, "Can we go offline? Can you add to the amount?"
Did you see the price on the app when I ordered? That's what I can afford. They're not allow you to. I can stop you here now. You can calm down now.
No, to an extent, you won't. To an extent, you might not really blame most of them
Yeah.
because this is their livelihood. This is where they make their money. Some of them, they got that car because they want to live, and they can't. Okay, they are not being accepted or they are not qualified to work in a white collar kind
collar.
of places. And now that's why you say Lagos is a place of opportunity that you can. Everything is a hustle.
Yeah,
Everything is a
Center of
hustle.
opportunity.
You
can do
you can see
anything,
someone now, and his business is to clean glasses,
and he's getting paid
and then
for
he
it.
makes a flyer or makes a business, and then he just walks into places and say, all I do is to maintain your tumblers, your glasses, and
there are people that are
everything."
looking for
and there are
for
people
that.
that are looking for that.
Yeah.
You see, there are people that look for
Lagos is truly
easy
a place
things
of
to do.
opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's why I was let me take us back a bit to all these young ladies that I feel okay, or young guys that they don't really know what they can do. You understand? Let me divert a bit to the using a little scripture. Like, if God did not give you a gift to use to make wealth, it's then you don't know what you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
Everybody has a gift.
Everybody has a
inside
gift inside
you.
of them.
You have something you can use to
Some
make.
people
wealth.
just leave it lying
You-
down because they feel it's redundant. They feel like people don't value it.
Exactly.
Sometimes the
Some
little
of
gift
them
you
are
might
very-
have may even just be you
you
know
don't
how to
push
talk to
yourself,
people.
if you
Some
don't-
people know how to talk and motivate people. They
Exactly.
do not even recognize that.
That's a huge source of income. I mean,
They don't know.
especially in the media space.
Yes.
People
That's a huge source.
talking alone is your wealth.
Exactly.
I know someone. Do you know what gives her money? It's not like she goes to people to go and how will I put it, to she does, it's just not like she sleeps around, let me put it that way. She tells me that, Amaka, do you know how I make my money? She's a social media influencer. She say, I make my money by looking good.
It's a gift.
Like,
she knows how to put one or two
she looks
outfits
good.
together
She makes herself look good
and presentable.
and presentable. And guess what? Do you know how many people that actually send her tips and money
just by looking good.
just
by
look
looking
good?
But the truth is, do you know that looking good and natural beauty actually helps relax the mind of people when they see somebody who is actually good looking? It makes the heart
Exactly.
pump. You're like, wow, this is beautiful. And it
It's
makes some
not even-
people
it's just
happy.
appealing to the eye.
Yes,
Exactly.
appealing.
I want you in my workspace because you look good. I want my customers to come into my
I like the
office
way
and
you
see.
you package yourself. I like the
Yes.
way you carry yourself. I like you smell good.
Yeah, that's a
You
big,
pass
that's a big compliment.
somebody and the smell that you get is quite pleasant.
I think that's the key that many ladies have found in Lagos here, and that's how they are surviving. They believe that okay, in Lagos you actually have to be physically appealing for people to actually rate you and people to look at you
never
like
be
anywhere.
caught on
Yeah,
fresh.
never be caught.
Exactly.
That's the word.
So if you don't
That's
if you
the
don't
word. No matter how
recognize
you
that,
want to,
you
yeah.
can't actually be able to survive in Lagos as much as you want.
Like you said, dress the way you want to be addressed.
dressed.
Exactly.
I
So no
cannot- yeah.
matter even whether you are in the entertainment space or you are a business owner or whatever field you are, and you are living in, you just have to look good because that's the way people would rate you. I would want to work with you because let's even forget about others. Let's be very honest. You would want to associate with someone because of the way they look and because of how good looking they are. I mean, you cannot just imagine that you are a person of substance and like, oh yeah, this person. In fact, you might have 4 or 5 people like in your front, right? And all of them are people of substance, but you would want to choose some people over the other because they look good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember what I said about the management of a hotel.
Yeah.
And then you have someone that dresses in just a jean and a shirt or a normal shirt. There are many people who dress that way.
Yeah.
And they're still
That's yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
But
yeah.
let me give an instance of someone who dressed so good, and then you walk into a place, they ask you, how could you manage these glasses and this table? How would you manage a hotel? And the person tells you, I'll just carry this table and keep it very well like this. And now clean the glasses and put it very well. I'll just make sure it's okay. Is that all you can do? Yes, I'll just make sure that everything is intact. Okay, then that one passes. And then you have someone who wears a sneakers looking smart and comes in and sits down and tells you, for me to be able to run, and you ask the person, how would you maintain this whole place? And the person tells you, for me to manage this place, I need to build the publicity of the place. I need to manage the space. I need to manage the staffs. And I need to manage the in and out of everything about the place, the logistics and the appearance, social media handling, and everything about the place has to be intact. Who would you prefer to give the job to?
Of course, person that's intellectually,
Yeah.
because how much you have in your head is how far you go.
So now you see that the person that is just only coming to dress here and the body.
So it's really beyond looks.
beyond
I
look,
believe
but
that
exactly.
we've capitalized so much on how you look, in Lagos than what you have in your
so
head.
that's what brings me back to
And
what
that's
my
the reason
friend
why there are
says,
so
that she's
many-
being paid for
yeah.
looking good, not because she's only looking good.
But the
she
truth
knows
is-
how to present herself mentally, vocally, and physically.
Oh, vocally also.
Do you understand?
Yeah, that's
You
true.
said something about in Lagos. Being in Lagos, you need to be bold.
You need to be bold. Yes, you need to be able to you need to be able to stand. You need to be able to speak up. Learning to speak up, because if your voice is not heard in this Lagos, even to run a business successfully, you need to be able to make noise. You need to be able to talk about your business. Nobody can sell your art or your work as much as you will do it. So if you are in Lagos and you are expecting somebody to help you, you are like deceiving
You're
yourself.
waiting
You are
for-
waiting
Exactly.
because you will sleep. You will just be there. You'll be worried that your business is not growing.
Sorry to cut it short. I feel like the only people that this would probably work for them is people that have the money. Imagine someone that has a lot of money and you're like, I can employ somebody that can do this, but you don't have the money to leverage that. Please, just be all about your business.
Exactly.
Be your brand, wear it, be bold, talk about it. If you sit down and you're doing, I'm waiting to get 2 million naira, so I will just employ a social media influencer that would.
To
So
get
you are
2 million
waiting,
naira.
keep waiting till you get the 2 million.
You need to
2
start
million
from
will never
somewhere. You need to
come.
start from the scratch. You need to build it to a certain level. That, I mean, there are many ladies in Lagos, mostly island. If you notice, that many of those plazas that you see, those big brands that you see them, they just they will just get married to one rich man, and the man will just give them money, and then they will set up a big store. And the owner of the company, the owner of the store, you don't even know. You just know that there's a store where they are selling items
things,
in the
the
island.
person has
Many
money
of them actually still
yeah.
collect money from their husband to keep running the business, because as the money is coming, they are spending it. They don't even know anything about management or business management, because they are just looking good people that
That's the crazy part.
met a very rich man that said, oh, let's get married, and they get married. And so I believe that in Lagos, to survive all these points that we have mentioned, be street smart, remind me,
Be street smart.
be street smart, be security
Be
conscious,
be bold.
be bold,
Be
be able to
tolerant.
speak up, be tolerant, yes, be able
And
to
look
control
good.
your emotions.
Be for real, because
If you dey inside car like this, God, water will just start coming out of your eyes. Like you will not.
has it happened to you where you're probably going to work or something just terrible, something very terrible just happened to you, and you're just in the Uber with your makeup? Oh my God, I just need to cry. Like, you just really need to control yourself, because after crying you need to get up. Actually,
True.
The main thing is you just need to grow a thick skin.
Yeah, thick skin.
Because if
There are many
not,
people that have left Lagos after moving in just because they
like,
couldn't
no, I
cope.
can't cope with this stress. Like, the people in Lagos are wired differently.
Yeah,
Even conversations
they are
with them, like,
rugged.
they are wired differently. So imagine you being a softie. Just treat
Nah.
that way.
Just get inside. Just go and sleep inside. So we've been able to come to a conclusion of everything that we've all been through. So, like, do you have any closing remark, any advice for people listening and watching?
Okay, so I would go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be, like, if there's one thing that you take from all what we've discussed today, you have to be street smart. You have to be very smart to survive in Lagos. Like, you just have to be, even if you're a very timid person and you're reserved, like, just be smart and you survive. You survive Lagos.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. To live in Lagos, you just have to not be frustrated.
Try. Just
You
try.
learn to be tolerant, you learn to
Yeah.
endure, you have to be smart, like she said, you have to be in a way cooperative, and you have to how will I put it now? You just need to be up and doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't sit down and allow someone to do your job for you, what you want to
Yeah,
earn. Because
true.
Lagos is not for the door.
Lagos is not for the door.
Another person is, as you are leaving, another person is taking your place.
Yeah.
immediately.
Exactly.
Lagos is not for
there's
the
everybody-
door. It's for you to smarten up and live your life. If you don't know
Live
how
your
to be
life.
smart and
Learn
sit
to
up,
enjoy.
you will not enjoy Lagos. So
Yeah.
to enjoy Lagos, you need to sit up, work, and enjoy it. Lagos
Exactly.
is work
Sit up,
and enjoy.
work,
And enjoy it. Sit up, work, and enjoy it. There you
Exactly.
have it. Thanks for joining our show. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Amaka.
Thank you so much.
We've
Mara.
learned a lot on this show. So if there's anything you want to drop in the comment section, you can drop it. Is anything you want to comment, your experience, your ideas on what you've experienced in Lagos and your ideas on how to survive in Lagos, you can share it. To be in Lagos, you actually have to learn to be street smart, tolerant. We've mentioned so many things. Also, remember your money na your own. No, owe your
Exactly.
money.
Yeah.
No go give person money. The person that's asking you for money today, he has 10 people on his list that is giving that is asking for money. So if you give somebody your last card, now your cup of tea. That's just a
generous,
joke,
but-
by the way. So
Be generous but be wise.
Be wise.
be
yeah.
wise, be generous, but be wise. So thanks for joining our podcast. I'll be expecting you to join us in the next episode. Don't miss it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all our social media platforms. We are really grateful that you're able to join us to the end of this show. See you next time.